Welcome back to my YouTube channel Coins History Coins VC. In today's exciting video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of United States quarter dollar 25-cent coins, exploring their value, iconic designs, hidden history, and ultra-rare treasures. Some of these old American coins may look ordinary, but certain rare editions with P, D, and S mint marks can be worth thousands, even millions, of dollars to collectors and investors around the world. Today we will explore the top 4 most valuable and rare quarter-dollar coins ever discovered in America. From beautiful silver Washington quarters to error coins with shocking mint mistakes, these historic coins continue to amaze coin collectors everywhere. We'll talk about different coin colors, old dirty condition coins, rare mint marks, collector demand, and the hidden fortune that could still be sitting inside your pocket change, coin jar, or old family collection. Top 1. The 1979 D. Washington quarter dollar from the United States is one of the most recognized modern American coins and an important part of everyday U.S. currency history. This coin was produced in 1979 at the famous Denver Mint, which is identified by the small D mint mark found on the obverse side of the coin near the ponytail ribbon of George Washington. The Washington Quarter series began in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday anniversary of America's first president, George Washington, and by 1979 the design had already become a long-running symbol of American history, freedom, and national pride. The 1979 D quarter carries the word Liberty across the top front side, the motto In God We Trust beside Washington's portrait, and the date 1979 below. On the reverse side, the coin features a powerful American eagle standing with spread wings over a bundle of arrows, representing strength and readiness to defend the nation, while olive branches below symbolize peace. Around the reverse edge appear the words United States of America, E pluribus unum, and the denomination quarter dollar. The coin was designed by famous sculptor John Flanagan, whose portrait of Washington remained on the quarter for decades before later state quarter redesigns began in 1999. The 1979 D quarter is made from a copper-nickel clad composition, meaning the outer layers are 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. This composition replaced the earlier 90% silver quarters after 1964 because rising silver prices made silver coins too expensive for circulation. The coin weighs approximately 5.67 grams and has a diameter of 24.3 millimeters with a reeded edge containing 119 ridges. Millions of Americans use these quarters daily for vending machines, shopping, transportation, arcade games, parking meters, and ordinary purchases during the late 1970s and early 1980s. The year 1979 itself was historically important in the United States and around the world. America experienced economic inflation, changing political events, energy concerns, and rapid technological development. During this period, coins like the 1979 D quarter circulated heavily in everyday commerce and became a familiar part of American life. The Denver Mint struck hundreds of millions of these quarters for circulation because demand for small change remained high across the country. Most 1979 D quarters are common in circulated condition today because so many were produced, but collectors still search for high-grade examples with sharp details, strong luster, and minimal marks. Coin grading plays a major role in determining value. A heavily worn coin may only be worth face value of 25 cents, while brilliant uncirculated examples graded or higher by professional grading companies can bring much higher prices. Collectors especially look for coins with original mint shine, strong strikes, and clean surfaces. Some rare error varieties from the Denver Mint also attract attention among coin enthusiasts. Errors may include off-center strikes, double dies, clipped planchets, die cracks, filled mint marks, or coins struck on the wrong planchet. Although such errors are uncommon, rare examples can sell for impressive amounts depending on rarity and condition. Because of online marketplaces and social media coin communities, many people today carefully inspect old quarters from pocket change hoping to discover valuable mint errors or high-grade specimens. The Washington Quarter series remains deeply connected to American culture and coin collecting traditions. For beginners, the 1979 D quarter is often one of the first collectible coins found in circulation because it is affordable and easy to recognize. Many collectors build complete date and mint collections of Washington quarters from 1932 onward, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mint issues. The D mint mark on the 1979 coin specifically connects it to the historic United States Mint facility in Denver Mint, which has produced billions of coins for American circulation. The Denver Mint is famous for producing coins with excellent strike quality and has played a major role in supplying coins across the western United States. Many collectors enjoy comparing Philadelphia No Mint Mark quarters with Denver D Mint Mark versions to study differences in strike sharpness and luster. During the late 1970s, the U.S. economy relied heavily on coin-operated machines, making quarters one of the most important denominations in circulation. The quarter became known as the workhorse of American commerce because it was constantly used in laundromats, payphones, vending machines, and transportation systems. Even today, older Washington quarters remain legal tender and continue circulating occasionally despite their age. One reason the 1979 D quarter remains popular is the timeless portrait of George Washington. His image symbolizes leadership, independence, and the founding of the United States. Washington's profile faces left on the obverse, and collectors often study hair details, cheek surfaces, jawline sharpness, and lettering quality when evaluating condition. Coins stored carefully for decades in mint sets or coin albums may still show bright reflective surfaces and nearly perfect details. Professional grading services such as and NGC can certify these coins, helping establish authenticity and condition in the numismatic market. Certified high-grade examples can become desirable investment pieces for advanced collectors. Some collectors also search for quarters with unusual toning, where natural chemical reactions create colorful shades of blue, gold, violet, or rainbow patterns on the surface. Attractive toned coins are especially valued because each piece develops unique coloration over time. The reverse eagle design on the 1979 D quarter is considered one of the classic images in American coinage. The eagle holds arrows beneath its wings, symbolizing military preparedness, while olive branches beneath represent peace and diplomacy. This combination reflects the balance of strength and peace central to American national identity. Around the eagle, inscriptions emphasize unity and federal authority. E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one, reflects the union of states into a single nation. Coin collectors and historians often view these inscriptions as reminders of America's historical ideals and governmental philosophy. The design remained largely unchanged from 1932 until the state quarters program dramatically redesigned reverse sides beginning in 1999. Because of this long-running continuity, coins like the 1979 D quarter represent the classic era of Washington quarters before modern commemorative redesigns transformed the series. Today, the 1979 D Washington quarter continues to attract coin collectors, history lovers, treasure hunters, and YouTube coin content creators around the world. Many people search bankrolls and inherited coin jars hoping to find rare mint state examples or valuable mint errors hidden among ordinary coins. Although most circulated examples remain inexpensive, exceptional specimens in pristine condition can command premium prices in auctions and collector markets. The coin also serves as a historical artifact representing late 1970s America, the Denver Mint's production power, and the enduring popularity of the Washington Quarter series. Whether found in pocket change, stored in old collections, or displayed in professional holders, the 1979 D quarter remains a fascinating piece of American numismatic history and a lasting symbol of United States coinage tradition. Next, top 2. The 1982 D Washington quarter dollar is an important and highly collectible coin from the United States modern coinage era. This quarter was produced at the historic Denver Mint and carries the D Mint mark on the obverse side, identifying it as a Denver Mint issue. The coin belongs to the long-running Washington Quarter series, first introduced in 1932 to celebrate the 200th birth anniversary of America's first president, George Washington. By 1982, the Washington Quarter had already become one of the most widely used coins in American daily life. The obverse design shows the famous left-facing portrait of George Washington created by renowned sculptor John Flanagan. Above Washington's portrait appears the word Liberty, while the national motto, "In God We Trust," is placed near the neck area, and the date, 1982, is shown below. The reverse side features the classic heraldic eagle design with wings spread wide, perched above arrows and olive branches, representing military strength and peace. Around the eagle are the inscriptions United States of America, E pluribus unum, and quarter dollar. This elegant design remained a major symbol of American coinage for decades before the state quarters program began changing reverse designs in 1999. The 1982 D quarter is made from a copper-nickel clad composition consisting of outer layers made from 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. The coin weighs about 5.67 grams and measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter. Like other Washington quarters of the era, it has a reeded edge containing numerous tiny grooves. Although these details may seem ordinary today, they were carefully engineered for durability because quarters experienced heavy circulation in commerce. During the early 1980s, quarters were essential for vending machines, laundromats, arcade games, public telephones, parking meters, and transportation systems throughout the United States. The quarter became known as one of the most heavily used American coins because of its convenience in daily transactions. In 1982, the United States economy was facing inflation concerns, unemployment challenges, and economic adjustments, yet coins like the Washington quarter continued circulating constantly in everyday American life. Millions of these coins were produced at the Denver Mint to meet national demand for small change. One reason the 1982 D quarter is especially interesting to collectors is that 1982 was a transitional and unusual year for U.S. mint operations. During this period, the United States Mint stopped producing traditional annual mint sets for collectors because of budget and operational difficulties. As a result, finding high-quality, uncirculated 1982 D quarters became more difficult compared to many other years. Since fewer coins were preserved carefully in mint packaging, gem-quality examples are scarcer today. Many 1982 D quarters entered circulation immediately and became worn through decades of use. Collectors now search for sharply struck examples with strong mint luster, minimal contact marks, and clean surfaces. Coins graded MS65, MS66, or higher by professional grading companies such as PCGS or NGC can command impressive premiums compared to ordinary circulated pieces. This makes the 1982 D quarter surprisingly important in modern Washington quarter collecting. Another fascinating aspect of the 1982 D quarter is the possibility of mint errors and varieties. Coin collectors carefully examine these quarters for double dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, filled mint marks, broad strikes, and other unusual production mistakes. Errors happen during the minting process when dies, planchets, or striking machinery malfunction. Although most 1982 D quarters are normal circulation coins worth face value, rare errors can sell for significant amounts depending on rarity and condition. Some collectors also search for quarters with exceptional eye appeal, including colorful natural toning. Over time, exposure to air, moisture, and storage materials can create beautiful shades of blue, gold, green, purple, or rainbow toning on the coin surface. Attractive toned coins are popular because every naturally toned piece becomes visually unique. The Denver Mint itself has an important place in American coinage history. Established in the Rocky Mountain region during the gold and silver boom years, the Mint eventually became one of the largest producers of circulating coins in the United States. Coins bearing the D Mint mark are recognized worldwide by collectors. The 1982 D quarter reflects the Denver Mint's massive production capabilities and its role in supplying billions of coins to banks and businesses across America. During the early 1980s, automated coin production technology allowed the Mint to strike coins rapidly and efficiently, yet quality could still vary from one coin to another. Some 1982 D quarters display weak strikes, particularly in Washington's hair details or the eagle feathers, while others show exceptionally sharp details highly desired by collectors. The Washington Quarter series remains one of the most popular coin series in American numismatics because it combines history, artistry, affordability, and availability. Many collectors begin their coin collecting journey by searching through pocket change for Washington quarters from different years and mint marks. The 1982 D issue is especially important because of the lack of official mint sets that year, making high-grade survivors more difficult to locate. Coin albums often include spaces for Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco issues, encouraging collectors to complete full date and mint collections. Because the series lasted for decades with relatively consistent designs, collectors can study subtle differences in strike quality, mint luster, and wear patterns from year to year. George Washington's portrait on the coin remains one of the most recognizable images in American history. Washington symbolizes leadership, independence, discipline, and the founding ideals of the United States. His image on the quarter served not only as currency but also as a reminder of American national identity. During the bicentennial celebrations and patriotic events throughout the 20th century, the Washington quarter became deeply connected to American culture. Even children learning about money often recognized Washington's portrait from quarters in their pockets. The coin's continued circulation over decades helped preserve public familiarity with historical figures and national symbols. Next, top 3. The 1984 D. Washington quarter dollar is a fascinating coin from the modern era of United States coinage and remains a favorite among collectors of American quarters. This coin was struck in 1984 at the historic Denver Mint, which is represented by the small D mint mark visible on the obverse side of the coin near the base of George Washington's ponytail. The Washington Quarter Series originally began in 1932 to honor the bicentennial anniversary of George Washington's birth and eventually became one of the longest-running and most recognized coin series in American history. By 1984, the quarter dollar had become an essential part of everyday life in the United States, used constantly for shopping, vending machines, laundromats, public transportation, parking meters, arcade games, and countless daily purchases. The 1984 D quarter carries the classic design that Americans had recognized for decades. On the obverse side, the word Liberty appears above Washington's portrait, while the national motto, In God We Trust, is displayed to the left, and the year 1984 is shown below. The reverse side features the iconic heraldic eagle design created by famous sculptor John Flanagan. The eagle stands proudly with wings spread wide above a bundle of arrows, symbolizing national strength and readiness, while olive branches below represent peace. Around the reverse side are the inscriptions United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, and Quarter Dollar, completing one of the most enduring designs in U.S. numismatic history. The 1984 D quarter is composed of a copper-nickel-clad metal structure introduced after the United States stopped producing silver circulation coins in the 1960s. The outer layers consist of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper center core. The coin weighs approximately 5.67 grams and measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter, with a reeded edge featuring numerous small ridges. This durable composition allowed the quarter to withstand heavy circulation over many years. During the 1980s, the quarter dollar played a major role in the American economy because coin-operated technology was extremely common. Payphones, vending machines, washing machines, parking systems, and gaming arcades all relied heavily on quarters. As a result, the Denver Mint produced hundreds of millions of quarters to satisfy the country's growing need for coinage. Many 1984 D quarters circulated extensively, leading to worn examples becoming very common today. However, sharply preserved uncirculated pieces remain desirable among collectors. The year 1984 itself holds historical significance in the United States and globally. America experienced economic growth during the presidency of Ronald Reagan, and popular culture, technology, and media were rapidly evolving. Personal computers were becoming more common, video game arcades were highly popular, and American commerce relied heavily on coins like the quarter dollar. Every day, millions of Americans handled quarters without realizing that some examples would eventually become collectible historical artifacts decades later. The 1984 D quarter therefore represents not only a piece of currency but also a snapshot of American society during the mid-1980s. Collectors today study the 1984 D quarter carefully because condition plays a major role in value. Most circulated examples are worth only face value, but coins with strong mint luster, sharp details, and minimal wear can command premiums in the numismatic market. Professional grading services such as an NGC evaluate these coins based on strike quality, surface preservation, and eye appeal. Coins graded or higher are especially sought after because high-grade examples become increasingly difficult to locate after decades of circulation. Collectors inspect details such as Washington's hair, cheek, jawline, lettering sharpness, and the eagle feathers on the reverse side. Coins with exceptional strike quality and brilliant original surfaces are considered premium pieces in Washington quarter collections. Another major attraction of the 1984 D quarter involves mint errors and varieties. Error coin collectors search through rolls and collections hoping to discover unusual examples created by mistakes during the minting process. Possible errors include double dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks missing clad layers, and filled mint marks. Although these errors are relatively rare, they can dramatically increase a coin's value depending on condition and rarity. Some collectors have discovered error quarters worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Because of internet marketplaces and YouTube coin channels, public interest in mint errors has increased greatly in recent years. Many people now inspect old quarters carefully instead of spending them immediately. The Denver Mint itself is an important institution in American coin production history. Established during the Western mining boom, the Mint became one of the largest coin-producing facilities in the United States. Coins bearing the D Mint mark are collected worldwide and represent an essential part of U.S. coinage history. The Denver Mint's role in producing circulation coinage during the 1980s helped support American commerce during a period of economic modernization and technological growth. Many collectors enjoy comparing Denver Mint quarters with Philadelphia Mint examples to study differences in strike quality, luster, and overall appearance. Some Denver Mint coins are known for particularly strong strikes and attractive surfaces, making them favorites among advanced collectors. The Washington Quarter series itself remains one of the most beloved coin series in American numismatics. Many collectors begin by assembling date and mint collections from circulation, searching for coins from different years and mint facilities. Because quarters were heavily used and widely available, the series became accessible to collectors of all ages and income levels. The 1984 D quarter forms part of this long tradition, connecting modern collectors with more than half a century of American monetary history. The series eventually evolved into the famous 50-state quarters program beginning in 1999, but earlier Eagle reverse quarters like the 1984 D remain deeply respected for their classic appearance and historical continuity. Next, top 4. The 1986 D Washington Quarter Dollar is an important coin from the modern era of United States coinage and remains a favorite among collectors, historians, and coin enthusiasts around the world. This quarter was minted in 1986 at the famous Denver Mint and carries the small D Mint mark on the obverse side, identifying it as a Denver Mint issue. The coin belongs to the long-running Washington Quarter series that began in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of the birth of George Washington, the first president of the United States and one of the most respected figures in American history. By the mid-1980s, the Washington Quarter had already become one of the most recognizable and widely circulated coins in the United States. Millions of Americans handled quarters daily for shopping, vending machines, parking meters, laundromats, public transportation, arcade games, and telephone booths. Because of this constant use, quarters became deeply connected to everyday American life and culture. The obverse side of the 1986 D quarter features the classic left-facing portrait of George Washington designed by celebrated sculptor John Flanagan. Above Washington's head appears the word Liberty, while the national motto, "In God We Trust," is located near the left side of the portrait. The date, 1986, appears below the bust, and the D Mint mark can be seen near the ribbon tied around Washington's ponytail. The reverse side displays the traditional heraldic eagle design that was used on Washington quarters for decades before the state quarters redesign program began in 1999. The eagle stands proudly with spread wings over a bundle of arrows, symbolizing military strength and preparedness, while olive branches beneath the arrows represent peace. Around the reverse edge are the inscriptions United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, and Quarter Dollar. This reverse design became one of the most enduring and iconic images in American numismatic history. The 1986 D quarter is composed of a copper-nickel-clad structure introduced after the United States removed silver from circulating dimes and quarters in 1965. The coin contains outer layers of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper center. It weighs approximately 5.67 grams and measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter. The reeded edge contains fine grooves designed both for appearance and security purposes. The clad composition allowed the coin to remain durable despite heavy circulation. During the 1980s, quarters experienced constant use because American society depended heavily on coin-operated technology. Every day, quarters powered vending machines, washing machines, payphones, parking systems, bus fares, and entertainment machines across the country. The Denver Mint therefore produced enormous quantities of quarters to meet commercial demand. The year 1986 itself was historically significant in America and around the world. The United States economy was growing during the presidency of Ronald Reagan, and technological innovation was rapidly changing daily life. Personal computers, video game systems, cable television, and modern electronics were becoming more widespread. In this environment, coins such as the 1986 D quarter circulated constantly among millions of Americans. Although most people saw the coin only as everyday money, collectors today view it as a historical artifact representing the culture and economy of mid-1980s America. Every scratch, mark, and sign of wear on surviving coins tells a story of years spent moving through banks, stores, restaurants, gas stations, and countless other places throughout the country. For collectors, the condition of the 1986 D quarter is extremely important. Most circulated examples remain common and worth face value, but uncirculated coins with strong luster and excellent preservation can command higher premiums. Professional grading companies such as PCGS and NGC carefully evaluate these quarters according to strike quality, surface preservation, and eye appeal. Coins graded MS65, MS66, or higher are especially desirable because finding flawless examples becomes increasingly difficult over time. Collectors inspect Washington's hair details, cheek surfaces, jawline sharpness, lettering clarity, and the eagle feathers on the reverse side. Coins with bright original mint luster and minimal contact marks are considered premium specimens. Some collectors also search for full head style sharpness, although this designation is more commonly associated with standing Liberty quarters rather than Washington quarters. The 1986 D quarter is also interesting because of possible mint errors and varieties. Error coins are created when mistakes occur during the minting process, and collectors often search for unusual pieces hidden in circulation or old collections. Some examples include double dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, clipped planchets, broad strikes, filled mint marks, and missing clad layer errors. Rare error quarters can become valuable collector items depending on rarity and condition. Because of internet auctions, social media groups, and YouTube coin channels, interest in mint errors has grown dramatically in recent years. Many people now examine ordinary-looking quarters carefully in hopes of discovering hidden treasures worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The Denver Mint itself holds a major place in United States coinage history. Established during the Western mining era, the Mint eventually became one of the largest producers of circulating coins in the country. Coins bearing the D Mint mark are collected worldwide and represent the Denver Mint's long tradition of coin production excellence. During the 1980s, advances in automated minting technology allowed the Denver Mint to produce coins rapidly and efficiently. However, differences in strike quality still occurred, which is why collectors often compare coins from Denver and Philadelphia to study details, luster, and overall appearance. Some Denver Mint quarters are known for sharper strikes and better visual quality than coins from other facilities.